It's race day vlog 7 because it's going to be muddy. Today we are off to Holme Pierrepont, which was a little bit touch and go again this week. Got the email yesterday to say that the race is on. The flooding has been non-stop here in the East Midlands this week. It's been really bad, so we weren't sure whether this one was going to be on again. The course has changed a little bit. There's a slight change to like pits and parking and stuff, but the race is on and I'm really pleased about that. So it's hosted by Nottingham Clarion today. Holme Pierrepont is a water sports centre. I did do this race last year. I didn't do very well. I just approached it all wrong. There's a far section that has a really off-camber, steep corner and then sort of like undulating uppy downies. I just totally forgot how to ride my bike, and it took me so long to get through that section every time because for some reason I kept trying to remount when I fell off rather than just picking up my bike and running. So hopefully, you know, even if I fall off, everyone falls off in cross, it's fine. I'm trying to remind myself about the decision-making process and making the decisions quicker. That's what I'm really trying to work on at the moment. So if I come off or I'm going really, really slow, just commit to getting off the bike and running with the bike, because it's okay to run with the bike. It's the umming and the ahhing and putting one leg back over and sort of like second-guessing yourself. So hopefully I'll be able to put that into practice today. I'm putting the good vibes out. It's going to be a great day. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited to see everyone and see how the day goes.
There's not a single day that passes without you on my mind. Not even 1 minute can end up before you come around. I yearn for the days when I see your face here before me. I long for the times you held me in your arms. Whoa. How I wish that you were here to give me everything I want, but I know that life's unfair.
It is a muddy one today, so I'm just doing a bit of a course recon, and they don't have any planks in now. So they've taken the planks out. There's a beeb over there. Pit person! Hello boobs! This is the next generation of cyclocross ready to go.
And we're racing soon. If you are with the rider, please make sure you stay well to the race line and keep your camera, phone, selfie stick and everything at the end of the finish.
All the way up here, which is pretty bumpy, and then round and turn around and down here. And there are our future riders. Look at that! Good effort, boys and girls. These guys.
Making his way up there, two teammates on the front, making right and left hand line. Everybody wants to get.
Go 508.
Yeah, but I've got another tub. I've been watching your video logs, they're amazing.
Thank you very much. That's really nice.
She needs to watch them to get some tips from you. They're great.
Thank you, that's really nice.
Top tip on the rice pudding.
Honestly, it makes such a difference. It might be placebo, but I think it actually really helps.
See, I like cold rice pudding out of the fridge.
That's what I have.
Not
I have cold rice pudding 2 hours before I ride.
Out the fridge.
You've got the right amount of sugars, the right amount of carbs, 2 hours before, and then you've digested it, and you've got that extra bit of energy.
Oh,
Just
there
have
you
it on
go.
your cornflakes.
So today's course recon advice is lots of water, because it's going to be muddy. Haven't ridden. Thank you! It's not really thick mud, so that's good news. So I need to go and ride the course. I think I'm going to go and get changed now, and then ride around the course. I don't think it's that different to last year, which is good. So I sort of remember it. Bit of a long walk for the pits, but it's better than the race being cancelled, so that's the main thing. We're a little bit late on the rice pudding today. It's 11:25, so it's okay. It's okay. As I was just talking to the lady at sign-on, I'm sorry I didn't catch you or your daughter's name, but I was talking to her about my pre-race rice pudding, and it does make a difference. I think it really does. And I mean, I'm just in a bit of a routine of doing it now. So I went for a run on Thursday and my legs are still hurting. Garmin and headphones and some of my hair. Let's not tell Levi about that. Just put that on the floor, you'll never know. I do something. Oh, I can't really braid my hair whilst you're doing my number, can I?
No.
Sprinkle, scrumple.
Fantastic.
Sprinkle. Ah! 508. Ah, pinch. No, we're not in Yorkshire now. I'm preparing for some serious mud. I think I'm going to put some gloves on and then I'm going to get myself down there and ride the course. So I've ridden around the course and it is an absolute mud show. And there's mud that is, it feels like it's harder to ride in than sand. So I think that that's going to be really, really tough. But it should be a good race. It's proper cross, like it's just ridiculously muddy. Anyway, I need to go for a wee now, so I've got to go all the way back down to the Portaloos. And then I will get on and start doing a bit of a warm-up, I think.
There's not a single day that passes without you on my mind. Not even 1 minute can end up before you come around. I yearn for the days when I see your face here before me. I long for the times you held me in your arms. Whoa. How I wish that you were here to give me everything I want. But I know that life's unfair and we can't always have it all. Whoa, whoa, I wish that you were here. Whoa, whoa, I wish that you were here. 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 There's not a single day that passes, not even 1 minute can end up. I yearn for the days when I see your face here before me. I long for the times you held me in your arms. Whoa. How I wish that you were here to give me everything I want. But I know that life's unfair and we can't always have it all. Wow, wow, I wish that you were here. Wow, wow, I wish that you were here. 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 I wish that you were here.
The unglamorous side of cyclocross. Cold pizza though. It's Sunday morning now, so I just wanted to do my race report, check-in / round off the vlog after yesterday. What a race. I feel like I'm still on a bit of a high after yesterday. So it turns out that I got my best ever result ever. I was 4th senior and 14th overall, and I am absolutely over the moon about that. I'm really, really, really pleased. It was hard, but I did actually really enjoy it. I got really into the swing of it. There was just one time when we had the final lap to go bell that I was a little bit like, oh, I don't know if I can keep this up for another lap. Man, like just keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. It's not much further. But I ended up racing for 57 minutes. So it was a pretty long race. I really gave it everything. I mean, I thought last week was muddy, but this one was a whole nother level. I'll see if I can get some photos that Mick took of us running through the mud and hopefully insert them now, because it was just absolutely brutal. It was so deep. But the thing that I'm really proud of myself for is I was better on my decision making this week. So Last week I was talking about how I was second guessing myself a lot and I was trying to get back on and ride things that were just unrideable for my ability. So this time I made a conscious effort to get off and just run, or if I wasn't able to run it, fast walk. There was one really long drag where you couldn't get any traction up, so you had to run it basically. Credit to those people that managed to ride it, but if I tried to ride that, it would have taken me twice as long to ride it than it would have to have run it. So I made the decision to turn the corner, get off at the corner, and then just run. 4th senior, I'm really incredibly pleased with that. Last week I was 16th overall, which I was pleased with my overall result, but I was 8th senior, which was not a good result seen category wise. So this week to see that I was 4th, beyond chuffed. And really nice again to see everyone as per. It's just lovely to see everyone and talk to everyone. Next week there isn't a Notson Derby. I am going to a Lincolnshire League race over to a place called Winterton Showground. I did it last year, however I'm not going to be able to film because it's only me and Levi going, and Levi pits for me, as this year has proven. He's got a pretty tough job in the pits with all of this bike changing, which means I'm not going to be able to get any filming footage because my dad and the rest of the family are not going. I don't know, if any of you guys are going to Winterton and would like to hold my camera for me and do my race filming, that would be epic. So if you are in the Lincolnshire/Winterton area, then leave me a comment below and maybe we could link up and I can trust you with my camera for 45 minutes. That would be very much appreciated. If I don't have anyone there to do the filming, then unfortunately it won't be a very good vlog really, will it, I guess? I'll see. Maybe I'll get someone to hold the camera for me. Maybe I'll give it to Levi to hold with him in the pits to maybe get a couple of clips. But that's where I'll be next week, Winterton. Pretty much the roundup of the day. To some people that may not be a great result. Some people, you know, unless you're on the podium, it's not a good result. I've already put this on my Instagram, so apologies if you've already seen this on my Instagram, but I got a Facebook notification this weekend that 2 years ago today was my first bike ride, and it was over in Mallorca with my dad and my brother. I went out and I did 15 kilometres with them, and I was like, oh god, that was pretty hard, guys. That was pretty hard. But that was my first taste of bike riding properly as an adult. So that was 2 years ago, and then it was the following April, so about 18 months ago, that I got my dad's hand-me-down S-Works set up and I went out and I did sort of 20-minute bike rides, and that was when I sort of got into cycling really. So that has been a bit of a reminder to me, because I am my own worst critic, that sometimes you just need something like that to remind you that I've come quite far. It's been a good little journey, but it's only been 2 years. And it just goes to show that sometimes you just need to step back and just really think, you know, it's okay to be proud of yourself, because do you know what? I am proud of myself. It was a great weekend. Thank you to Nottingham Clarion for organising yesterday. We will see you in the next one. My social media links are in the description. I'll see you in the next one.